Maraming Pilipino ang nahihilig sa pagkuha ng litrato ng pagkain o yung tinatawag na food porn. Kaya naman ang mga kainan ngayon, kanya-kanya ring pagsusumikap para maihahain nila hindi lang masarap sa panlasa, kundi katakam-takam din sa mata. Rita hatid ni Rida Reyes.
Walang duda, masarap kumain. Pero may mga pagkaing tingin pa lang, busog ka na. Nang aakit, nagpapalaway, nagpapatakam, at picture perfect. Ang nakakahiligan ngayong pagpapapicture sa mga pagkain, food pornography o food porn kung tawagin.
Basically, food pornography is a fad. So, uso siya ngayon. It's about, sharing pictures about the food that you have. Whether hindi pa siya nakain or kinakain or tapos ng kainin, what's left over. We expose it to so many people who are not really, concerned about us. So it's for everyone to see. So in some way, it's like pornography. It's open for all.
Si Jean Perez, aminadong meron na siyang food porn fever. Ang kanyang panlasa, umabot ng araw sa mahigit 1,000 kainan, hindi lang sa Pilipinas, kundi maging sa iba't ibang bahagi ng Asia, America at Europe.
For me, it's really an online diary, and then, I can look back on the meals that I had.
Kung selfie nga raw ang hilig ng iba, si Jean abala sa pagkuha ng magagandang anggulo ng pagkain. Halos ito na nga lang daw ang laman ng kanyang Instagram account na siyang dahilan naman ng kanyang pagiging online celebrity.
I get a lot of emails from readers asking me where to go for dates or where to get the best Japanese, stuff like that.
Pero bago pa matatakang hashtag food porn sa internet, sangkatutak na pagdisenyo nga raw ang puhunan. Si Chiki Lloren, in demand sa angking galing sa pag-estilo ng pagkain.
People are more visual now when it comes to food. So all this food porn contributes to it. And as food stylist, okay rin sa akin yun kasi since it works more food companies, they hire us. For example, a hamburger. I have to look for the best looking buns, the way I will prepare the patty, sobrang meaty siya, sobrang juicy, and then I will need to color it and style it for the camera. So, yung mga small details like drips ng ketchup, yung cheese, dapat everything has to be perfect.
Tulad ni Chiki, itinuturing na isang obra ng sining ang kada plato sa International School for Culinary Arts and Hotel Management.
As much as possible, if you know what you're going to cook, then having that idea in your, inside you, then you plan how those ingredients are going to be placed on the plate, will be much easier for you to accomplish the presentation.
Sa mga restaurant tulad nito, sariwang sangkap mula sa iba't ibang bahagi ng Pilipinas ang hinahain sa mga food porn lover.
We don't actually glamorize our food because our ingredient itself are very beautiful already. We have local suppliers from Benguet, from Bacolod, and other provinces. So they produce nice fresh produce.
Mahirap pigilan ng tawag ng sikmura, kaya hindi raw malayong dadami pa ang mahuhumaling sa food porn.
It kind of grew from 2012 and so on. Then finally there's this boom. People were going to more restaurants, eating better, people getting smarter about food.
At this time, I think it will spread yung food pornography for a number of reasons. Number one, people are into culinary industry at this time, or they want to learn how to make food. Yan. That's one. Number two, they're also into photography. So this is also a fad in the Philippines. So they combine that, plus they watch so many reality TV shows where there's judging, critiquing of talent. All of this combined in the Filipino psyche, to engage in food pornography.
Food is really, it's supposed to be light. It's supposed to be a fun topic. Just have fun, don't take it too seriously.
Rida Reyes, GMA News.